All right, guys, let's have a little bit of fun today. These are locks that are commonly used in the UK to secure chastity belts, and they're all keyed exactly the same. Now, seriously, this is a Fire Brigade lock, and I wasn't lying. They are all keyed exactly the same. I don't have a key. I bought this off of eBay. From some of the lock supply places, you can get keys for these, but you really don't need them. There's only 2 levers in here. Pretty easy, but I thought we'd have some fun because I get so many questions from you guys like me here in North America who really don't get to see these very often. So the few of these that I've picked on camera, a lot of you guys are saying you're having trouble picturing what's going on. So let me pick this one, and then what I'll do, I'm going to figure out how to cut away most of this face so that when I pick it again, you'll be able to see what the picks are doing and what the tensioner's doing, and you'll be able to see the levers inside of there. But first, we got to pick our way into this chastity belt. Whoops. If only chastity belts were this easy. All right, I'm going to tape that right there out of the way. This is from an old castle in Northern Ireland. I stole it out of the door when I was visiting. No, Andy Mack sent this to me, and I just made it into a tensioner. It's the perfect length. And this is a wire that Steven Zellis sent to me. I don't really make stuff for myself anymore. Seems like I need to get involved in that. Okay, so slide him around. Let me reach, I guess, around and under the camera like so. I'm going to apply very heavy tension on this thing. There are no false gates in these. Get my wire unstuck. There we go. And then just start pushing the levers up out of the way. And 1, 2. And we are open. As I said, if only chastity belts were this easy. All right, what I'm going to do now is break on the camera. I'm going to go ahead and cut away portions of this face, hopefully in such a way that it doesn't fall apart and it lets us see all the levers and everything that's happening when I'm picking it. All right, guys, this really is a simple little lock, but simple is great for learning. In the back here, we have the locking bolt, and in the front, we have 2 little levers. Let me put my tensioner in there, and I'm going to use my probe to move some stuff out of the way. So we slide it, the tensioner in, we rotate him around. Now let me move these 2 levers out of the way and show you what's happening. When I lift these guys up, you see that tip, the terminal end of the key. The tip of the key is falling into that, which is called the talon. So that's what actually pushes the bolt off to the right and allows us to get an open. So let me lock him back up. So we're tensioning him. Now when I don't hold the levers out of the way, I can't move that bolt because the bolt extends right here and is pushing up against the edges, the T's on these 2 levers. I need to move these guys out of the way in order to move that bolt to the right. See how they slip down there and catch on him? So very simple lock. So we're going to take our wire. We're just going to slide him in there just like we're really picking this thing. Slide him in. Push him all the way to the back. And he's pushing against the bolt. And then I'm just going to start put tension on the tensioner, on the talon. And then I start feeling around, feeling my levers. Now in this case, there's only 2. And the back one is the binder. So I just start pushing him. See the little click? Now we actually have a fault set. Not because we have a false gate, because there are no false gates in this lock. It's a very simple one. We got a fault set because of poor tolerances in the build of the lock. But anyway, now it's springy and we're past it. So there's something else holding up that bolt. We want to move him a little bit more. And of course, we have a second lever to deal with. So now I align my pick underneath him, push him out of the way, and now the entire bolt can turn. And we have an open. All right, this is only 2 levers. Try to imagine it's exactly the same thing, except you have 6 or 8 levers. Not that difficult. Just find the binding lever and flip them out of your way. Anyway, guys, appreciate your time. Stay safe, stay legal. Andy Mack, thank you, sir, for the tools. And Steven Zellis, same thing. Thanks for the tools, man.
LockLab, where the fun begins.